When we work with balance, we need to train our bodies to recover balance, no matter what direction the challenge comes from the front, from the sides, or from the back. This is why in this full yoga practice, we'll work with 3 common balance postures. Standing toe hold to train our balance with one leg extended forward, Warrior 3 to train balance with one leg extended back, and standing side toe hold to train balance with one leg extended out to the side. It is not so important whether or not you can reach for your toes as you hold the pose. In this practice, we will be using a yoga strap or a necktie or something similar to control the positioning of the foot. We will also be using a sturdy chair. The chair is a fantastic tool when we work with balance training because it allows us to prepare for more challenging balance poses more effectively, get into them more easily, and provide stability if necessary. At some point during the practice, we will need to anchor the chair against something stable, like a wall or a couch, to avoid tipping. So please make sure to arrange your practice space accordingly. I'm Olga Cable, yoga teacher and yoga therapist. For more inventive and effective yoga practices, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Let's begin. We will begin this practice on your back, so take a moment now to transition down to the ground. Lie down on your back, bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, extend your arms along the body, and close your eyes. Take a moment to get settled in this position. Feel the point of contact between your body and the floor. Little by little, sense yourself settling down toward the ground as you continue to breathe. And shift your attention to your breath. Take your time to inhale, inflating your chest and your belly. And take your time to exhale, deflating your belly and then your chest. Continue to breathe like that. Take your time to inhale. Take your time to exhale. And when you finish with your current breath cycle, extend your arms in front of you and place your palms together. Move your feet together and make sure that your knees are touching as well, while still keeping your knees bent. Next time when you inhale slowly, bring your arms out to the sides and move your knees apart as well, with control. And with the exhalation, slowly move your knees toward each other and your palms toward each other and squeeze them, both the knees and your palms. Continue to move like that. So on the inhale, bring your arms apart and your knees apart. And as you exhale slowly, move your knees toward each other and your hands toward each other, and then squeeze. Continue to move like that with your breath.
Every time you exhale and move your knees and arms, be sure to progressively contract your abdomen for support. And then at the end of every inhalation, when you bring your arms and your knees apart, be sure to expand through your chest and your hips. And the next time when you bring your knees together and your palms together, go ahead and lift your feet off the ground and hug your knees to the chest. Place your right hand on your right knee and your left hand on your left knee. On the inhale, extend your arms and move your thighs away from your belly. And as you exhale, gradually contract your abdomen and pull your thighs towards yourself. Continue to move like that. Make sure that the back of the neck stays long. On the inhale, moving your thighs away. And as you exhale, progressively contracting your abdomen and moving your thighs towards you. Nice rhythmic movement, following the steady rhythm of your breath. Next time when you move your knees towards yourself, place your hands under your knees. Keep your knees by your belly, and with the next inhalation, extend your right leg up toward the ceiling, stretching up through your heel, toes toward the nose. And as you exhale, bend your knee toward your chest again. Continue to move like that, alternating sides. On the inhale, extend your left leg up, heel toward the ceiling, toes toward the nose. And as you exhale, bend your left knee and pull it toward the chest. Continue to move like that, alternating sides, moving with your breath. And after you do an even number on both sides, bend both knees. Keep your hands by your knees on the sides. On the inhale, extend both legs up toward the ceiling best you can. Keep them extended, and as you exhale, slowly move your legs out to the sides, away from each other. With the inhalation, bring your legs back up, keeping them as straight as you can. And as you exhale, bend your knees and pull them toward your chest. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, extend your legs up best you can. Stretch up through your heels. On the exhale, slowly move your legs apart, as wide as you can. And then slowly move the legs toward each other again. And with the exhalation, bend your knees toward your chest. Continue to move like that with steady breathing pace. And whenever you finish with your current breath cycle, go ahead and place your feet on the ground. Keep your knees bent. Reach for the yoga strap or necktie or whatever you have handy. Keep your left foot on the ground and lift your right foot off the floor. Loop the strap around your right foot and then hold on to the strap with your right hand. Keep your right knee bent for now. Place your left hand over your left hip and keep it there just so that you could monitor the position of your pelvis. With the next exhalation, slowly extend your right leg up toward the ceiling, stretching up through the heel and pulling slightly on the strap with your right hand. And with the inhalation, bend your knee. Continue to move like that. On the exhale, extend your leg up, stretch up through the heel. Extend the leg best you can while pulling slightly with your right hand. And then bend the knee again. Do it one more time on your own with your breath. And then next time when you exhale, extend your right leg up again. Keep it as straight as you can. And with the next inhalation, slowly guide your right leg out to the side, as wide as possible for you. With the exhalation, move your leg back up toward the center. And as you inhale, bend your right knee. Continue to move like that. On the exhale, slowly extend your right leg up, stretching up through the heel. Keep your leg actively extended, and on the inhale, guide it out to the side while making sure that your pelvis stays in the same stable position. Don't let it tip. With the next exhalation, raise your leg back up. And as you inhale, bend your right knee. Continue to move like that with your breath on your own, keeping a very close attention on the position of your pelvis. Do not allow it to tip to your right as you move. And once you finish with your current cycle, take the loop off of your foot. Hug both knees to your chest. Place your hands on your knees and circle your knees away from each other a few times. And then we'll move on to the other side. Place your right foot on the floor with your right knee bent. Pull your left knee towards your chest and loop the strap around your left foot. Hold onto the strap with your left hand. With the next exhalation, slowly extend your left leg up toward the ceiling and stretch. And as you inhale, bend your knee. Continue to move like that with your breath. As you exhale, extending your leg up, stretching upwards. And as you inhale, bending your knee. Keep your right hand over your right hip. Monitor the position of your pelvis as you move. Next time when you exhale, extend your leg up again, stretch up. With the next inhalation, slowly guide your leg out to the side, as wide as you can go without tipping your pelvis. With the exhalation, guide your leg back to the center, and as you inhale, bend your knee, pull it towards your chest. Continue to move like that. On the exhale, extend your leg up and stretch up through the heel. Keep your leg extended as you guide it out to the side with your inhalation, without tipping to your left. Then slowly raise your leg back up. And on the inhale, bend your knee again. Continue to move like that on your own, please. Deep, steady breathing. Consistent movement. Once you finish with your current cycle, take the loop off of your foot, set it aside, roll onto your side, and come on up onto your hands and knees. Align your wrists underneath your shoulder joints and your knees underneath your hip joints. With the inhalation, lift your chest forward and up, stretching through the front of the body. And as you exhale, bring your forearms down first, and then bring your tailbone down toward the heels. Relax your neck. On the inhale, come on up onto your hands and knees. Lift your chest forward and up. Curl the toes of both feet under. And as you exhale, lift your knees off the ground and stretch from your palms into your tailbone, relaxing your neck. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, bring your knees down to the ground. Feet flat, lift your chest forward and up. As you exhale, bring your forearms down to the ground. Tailbone toward the heels, relax your neck. On the inhale, come on up onto your hands and knees again. Stretch through the front of the body. Curl the toes under and exhale, downward facing dog, stretching from your palms into the tailbone. Continue to move like that with your breath. And next time when you make your way into the downward facing dog, stay there for a moment. Take a breath or two there, stretching all along your spine, through your arms and through your legs. With the next inhalation, carry your upper body forward, aligning your shoulders over your wrists. You can bring your knees down if you wish, and as you exhale, slowly lower yourself down to the ground, so you end up on your belly. Place your hands by your lower ribs and keep your feet about hip distance apart, forehead on the ground. With the next inhalation, lift your upper body up and bend your right knee at the same time, pulling your right heel towards your right buttock. Widen your collarbones. And as you exhale, bring everything down, placing your right cheek on the ground. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, lift your upper body up, head returns to the center, and bend your left knee this time, pulling your left heel towards your left buttock. And with the exhalation, bring everything down, left cheek to the floor. Continue to move like that steadily with your breath. On the inhale, lifting your upper body and bending your knee. And as you exhale, bring everything down, turning the head. Nice steady breathing, alternating sides. And after you do an even number on both sides, with the next inhalation, lift your upper body and your right leg, keeping your legs straight this time. Stay in the pose. With the next exhalation, slowly lower your leg down toward the ground without touching it. On the inhale, slowly raise that same leg up. And with the exhalation, bring everything down, right cheek to the ground. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, lift your upper body and your left leg up, keeping the leg straight. Keep your upper body raised, and on the exhale, slowly lower your left leg down without touching the ground. On the inhale, slowly raise that leg up as you widen the chest a bit more. And as you exhale, come on down, left cheek to the ground. Continue to move like that with your breath. Nice steady breathing, lifting your leg up as you inhale, lowering it down a bit as you exhale, keeping it straight, and raising your leg up again as you keep your chest wide and raised. And then bring everything down as you exhale. Do it one more time on the other side, please. And after you finish with your current repetition, come on up onto your hands and knees. Curl the toes of both feet under and lift your knees off the ground, moving into the downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide apart. Make sure that the middle fingers are facing forward. Relax your neck. With the next inhalation, slowly lift up on the balls of the feet. And as you exhale, slowly pull your heels down toward the ground, at the same time stretching from your palms all the way back into your tailbone. Continue to move like that, lifting your heels up as you inhale, nice and slow, as high as they go. And as you exhale, slowly pull your heels down toward the ground, while stretching all along your spine and down into your hands. Continue to move like that with your breath. And when you finish with your current breath cycle, pull your heels down toward the ground best you can. Bend your knees a bit, and then little by little walk your hands towards your feet so you end up standing on your feet. Press your feet firmly into the ground. Lead with the chest. Bring your arms out to the sides. And coming up into standing. Reach up high, stretch. And as you exhale, bring your arms down. Go ahead and grab your chair and place the chair at the narrow side of your mat with the seat of the chair facing you. Make sure that all 4 legs of your chair are on the mat to minimize the sliding action. We want the chair to be as stable as possible. So stand to face the chair, but make sure that for now you're not too close to it. Step your right foot forward and your left foot back. With the next inhalation, shift the weight of your body to your front right foot and raise both arms forward and up, and lift your back leg up slightly behind you. With the exhalation, lower your arms as you shift the weight of the body to your back foot. Place it down on the ground and then lift your right foot off the floor slightly in front of you. Continue to move like that. So on the inhale, step your right foot down, shift the weight toward it, raise your arms up and lift your back foot a bit. And as you exhale, place your back foot down, lower your arms, and lift your front foot a bit. Try to keep both legs pretty straight as you move back and forth like that with your breath. And once you finish with your current repetition, bring your arms down. Keep your right foot facing forwards. Keep the weight of the body equally on both feet. Make sure that you're close enough to your chair that if you bend forward, you can place your hands on the back of the chair. Adjust the position if necessary. Make sure that both hips are facing the seat of the chair. Plant your back heel firmly into the ground. With the next inhalation, bend your front knee and raise both arms forward and up. Reach up high. And as you exhale, slowly straighten your front leg, at the same time bending forward and placing your hands on the back of the chair. Keep your head in line with the spine. With the inhalation, slowly bend your front knee, pressing down with your foot, and lift your upper body and your arms back up into the warrior pose. And as you exhale, again, slowly begin to extend your front leg. Keep your spine long as you bend forward, and place your hands on the back of the chair. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, bend your front knee. Lift your upper body up, coming up into Warrior One. And then with control, as you exhale, slowly bend forward. Place your hands on the back of the chair. Do this movement one more time on your own, please, with full control, so there's no momentum here. And next time, once you bend forward, stay here. Place your hands on the back of the chair for now, and try to create maximum length from the tailbone all along your spine and into your hands. Continue to pull your right sit bone back. We want to make sure that your pelvis doesn't torque in this position. Breathe deep. Every time you inhale, lengthen all along your spine. And every time you exhale, hug your waist in and pull back with your tailbone and your right sit bone. Try to keep your front leg as extended as possible to you. And when you finish with your current breath cycle, press your feet firmly into the ground, bend your front knee, and raise your upper body up. Coming into the Warrior One again. And as you exhale, straighten your front leg and lower your arms. We'll switch sides now, so go ahead and step your left foot forward and right foot back. Whenever you feel ready, on the inhale, shift the weight of the body to your front foot and raise your arms up, lifting your back leg behind you a bit. And as you exhale, place your right foot down on the floor, lower your arms, and lift your left leg forward in front of you. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, shifting the weight to your front leg as you raise your arms and lift your right leg up behind you. And as you exhale, place your right foot down, shift the weight to it, and lift your front leg up a bit. Continue to move back and forth like that. You can make the distance between your feet smaller if you need to. Just find a nice steady rhythm with your breath. And once you finish with your current repetition, bring the weight to both feet. Once again, make sure that you're close enough to the chair that if you bend forward, you can place the hands on the back of the chair. Check and make sure that your feet are not in one line, but rather hip distance apart widthwise. And make sure that your hips are facing the chair. Plant your back heel firmly into the ground, and with the inhalation, bend your front knee. Raise both arms forward and up, stretching through the front of the body. As you exhale, progressively contract your abdomen. Slowly extend your front leg and bend forward, placing your hands on the back of the chair. On the inhale, bend your front knee and lift your upper body up. And as you exhale again, slowly extend your front leg and bend forward, placing your hands on the back of the chair. Continue to move like that, with your breath on your own, exploring each of these movements. And then next time when you bend forward and place your hands on the back of the chair, stay here. Lengthen all along your spine. Keep your head in line with the spine. Keep both feet planted, particularly your heels. Keep your front leg as extended as your leg allows. Every time you inhale, lengthen all along the spine. As you exhale, hug your waist in and stretch back through your tailbone and your left sit bone, just to make sure that the pelvis doesn't rotate. Continue to breathe like that and keep your breathing steady. Take your time to inhale and take your time to exhale and lengthen backwards, back through your sit bone, especially the left one, and your tailbone. And press your feet firmly into the ground. And with the next inhalation, bend your front knee, lift your upper body up, reach up high. And as you exhale, bring your arms down. Position your feet so that they're about hip distance apart, pretty close to the chair. Take a deep breath here, and with the next exhalation, squat down into the chair pose and place your hands on the seat of the chair. Stay here and inhale, lifting your chest. And with the next exhalation, bend your elbows and bend down, extending your legs best you can, and relax your neck. With the inhalation, bend both knees and lift your chest up. Keep your hands on the seat of the chair, coming into the chair pose. And with the exhalation, begin to extend your legs and bend down as you bend your elbows. Continue to move like that, back and forth. Keep the weight even between your feet. And once you finish with your current repetition, go ahead and stand up. So for the next movement, it's very important for us that your chair is very, very sturdy. So it is best to prop the back of the chair against a wall or something sturdy like that, or a couch. Make sure that all 4 legs of the chair are still on the mat so they don't slide around. And then come close to the chair and place your right foot on the seat of the chair. With the next inhalation, bend that front knee a little bit more, leaning slightly forward and raising your arms up. And with the next exhalation, begin to extend your front leg a bit, bending down and placing your hands on the back of the chair. With the next inhalation, again, begin to lift your upper body up. Bend your front knee so the sole of your right foot presses down, and lift your chest up and your arms up. And with the exhalation, begin to slowly bend forward so that the sole of your right foot lifts off the chair, but your heel anchors into the seat of the chair as you bend down and place your hands on the back of the chair. Continue to move slowly between those 2 positions. Modify it if you need to limit the range of movement here. And then next time when you bend forward, stay here for a moment. Keep your hands on the back of the chair. Relax your neck. Take a breath or 2, keeping your front leg as extended as it's comfortable. Try to lengthen your spine along your leg. And then very slowly lift your upper body up. Bend your front knee. Keep your front foot on the chair. Reach for your yoga strap. You can take the foot off the chair if you need to get your strap. And then place your foot on the chair, the seat of the chair again. Loop the strap around your right foot and hold on to the strap with your right hand. Make sure that you never tense your right shoulder. So keep your right knee bent. With the next inhalation, slowly raise your left arm forward and up. And with the next exhalation, engage your abdomen and slowly extend your right leg, lifting your foot off of the chair. Hold on to your strap. Use your arm to control the position of your right leg. Extend your leg forward best you can. Find your balance. Focus your eyes on something steady. Continue to breathe deeply. At any point, you can touch your heel to the chair if you need to. Every time you inhale, try to lengthen up through the top of the head. And every time you exhale, hug your waist in and extend through both legs, but especially through your right leg, stretching out through your heel. Take 2 more breaths like that. And with the next exhalation, slowly lower your leg back down toward the chair and take the strap off the foot. Put your foot down on the floor. Shift the weight of the body from side to side. Take a breath or 2 here. And then whenever you feel ready, go ahead and place your left foot on the chair. Keep the strap handy. With the next inhalation, bend your front knee a bit more as you raise your arms forward and up, stretch. And as you exhale, slowly begin to extend your front leg and bend toward it, placing your hands on the back of the chair. And again, on the inhale, lift your upper body up and bend your knee. And with the exhalation, slowly extend your leg, bend down toward it, and place your hands on the back of the chair. Continue to move like that with your breath. Stabilizing yourself as you move between those two positions. And then next time when you bend down, stay down there. Keep your leg as extended as it's comfortable. Take a breath or two. And then slowly lift your upper body up. Bend your front knee. Grab the strap and loop your strap around your left foot. Hold on to your strap with your left hand. Keep your left knee bent for now. With the next inhalation, slowly raise your right arm forward and up, lengthen upwards. And then as you exhale, slowly extend your left leg, lifting it off the chair. Keep it directly in front of you. Continue to breathe deeply. Every time you inhale, lengthen up through the top of the head. Every time you exhale, hug your waist in for stability. Make sure that you don't tense your shoulders. Keep your eyes focused on something specific in front of you. And then slowly lower your foot down toward the chair. Take the strap off of your foot and take your foot off the chair. Stand with your feet about hip distance apart. Once again, make sure that your chair is still sturdy and pressed against a wall or something else. With the next exhalation, bend down and place both hands on the seat of the chair and stretch from your hands into your tailbone. With the next inhalation, carry your upper body forward, rolling your shoulders back, and lift your chest forward and up as if you're doing an upward-facing dog in a chair. And with the exhalation, pull back, stretch back through your tailbone as if you're doing downward-facing dog with a chair. And continue to move like that. On the inhale, carry your pelvis forward, roll your shoulders back, and lift your chest up, lift your chin, upward-facing dog. And as you exhale, move into downward-facing dog, stretching from your palms into your tailbone. Continue to move like that, back and forth. Next time when you move down into the downward-facing dog, take a breath or two here. And then little by little, stand up. Make sure that you're close enough to the seat of the chair so that you could place your hands on it. And then step your left foot forward and your right foot back. On the inhale, raise both arms up and lift your back foot off the ground slightly. As you exhale, hinge forward, placing your hands on the seat of the chair and lifting your right leg up higher behind you. On the inhale, lift your upper body up along with your arms and touch the toes of your right foot to the ground. On the exhale, again, lean forward, place your hands on the seat of the chair as you lift your right leg up behind you. And on the inhale, lift your upper body up as you touch the toes to the ground. Continue to move like that with your breath up and down. And then next time when you place your hands on the seat of the chair, stay here. Keep your right leg raised behind you and make sure that your pelvis is facing the chair. Whenever you feel ready, extend your left arm by your ear. Head stays in line with the spine. And then if you wish, extend your right arm by your ear as well. Stay here, continue to breathe deeply. Every time you inhale, lengthen all along your spine, into your back leg and into your fingertips. Every time you exhale, hug your waist in. Continue to breathe steadily like that. And with the next exhalation, place one hand down on the chair first, then another one. And then lift your upper body up and place your foot down on the ground. Bring your arms down, shift the weight of the body from side to side. Notice how your body feels. With the next inhalation, raise your arms forward and up and extend your left leg back with the toes touching the ground. With the next exhalation, hinge forward, lifting your left leg up behind you and placing your hands on the seat of the chair. With the next inhalation, lift your upper body up again, raise your arms and touch the toes of your left foot to the ground. And as you exhale again, lift your back leg up as you bend forward, placing your hands on the seat of the chair. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, lift your upper body, touch the toes to the ground. And as you exhale, lean forward, lift your back leg up. Do it one more time, up and down. And this time, when you bend forward, stay here. Place both hands on the seat of the chair. Lift your left leg up behind you. Do your best to keep your pelvis parallel to the ground. And then when you feel ready, first extend your right arm forward by your ear. You can stay here if you wish, or you can then extend your left arm forward by your ear as well, and stay in the pose. Continue to breathe deeply. Every time you inhale, lengthen all along your spine, into your leg and your arms. Every time you exhale, hug your waist in toward the center. Continue to breathe deeply. Keep your eyes focused on a stable point in front of you. And with the next exhalation, bring one hand down first to the seat of the chair, and then another one, and then lower your back leg and come out of the pose. Turn to face the wide side of the mat and bring your feet wide apart. On the inhale, sweep your arms out and up. And as you exhale, bend forward. Place your hands on your ankles or the floor. With the inhalation, bend your knees and pull them out to the sides as you lift your chest up. And as you exhale, bend down, relax your neck, extend your legs. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, bend your knees and pull them apart. Lift your chest. And as you exhale, bend down. Lengthen all along your spine. Relax your neck. Do this a couple more times on your own. Nice, steady breathing. And then press your feet firmly into the ground. Lead with your chest. Bring your arms out to the sides and come all the way up into standing. Reach up high, stretch. And as you exhale, bring your arms down. Continue to face the wide side of the mat and turn your right foot out and your left foot slightly in. Make sure that if you bend sideways to your right, you can place your hand on the seat of the chair. So make sure you're close enough to the chair for that. With the next inhalation, sweep your right arm out and up, reach up and look at it. And with the exhalation, bend sideways to your right, place your right hand on the seat of the chair and sweep your left arm over your head and look at it. With the next inhalation, return into the starting position. Stand up, sweep your right arm up and look at it, lowering your left arm. And with the next exhalation, bend sideways to your right. Place your right hand on the seat of the chair and sweep your left arm over your head and look at it. Continue to move like that, back and forth, windmilling your arms. And continue to look at whichever hand is up. And once you finish with your current repetition, go ahead and stand up. Bring your arms down, move a bit closer toward the chair, and then lift your right knee up, bring it out to the side, and place your right foot on the seat of the chair. Keep your right knee bent and pointing outwards. And we'll continue with the same sort of movement. So with the inhalation, sweep your right arm up, look up. And as you exhale, place your right hand on your right knee and sweep your left arm over your head, look up. On the inhale again, windmill your arm, your right arm, look up as your left hand goes down. And as you exhale, bend sideways, place your right hand on your knee and sweep your left arm over your head. Do this movement one more time, please, on your own. And then bring your upper body up. Reach for your strap. You can take the foot off the chair, of course, if you need to get the strap. And then place the foot back on the chair where it was. Loop your strap around your right foot. Hold on to it with your right hand. Bring your left arm out to the side and turn the palm to face up. Make sure that your neck feels long and your whole spine is long. Make sure that the weight of your body is supported by your left foot. And whenever you feel ready, try to lift your right heel off of the chair and try to extend it out best you can, out toward the back of the chair. Guide the position of your right leg with a strap, with your right hand. Find the position where you can be balanced. You can even rest your right foot lightly against the back of the chair if you wish. Make sure your chair is stable. And continue to breathe deeply here. Every time you inhale, think of lengthening upwards and stretching out through both legs, especially your right one. And every time you exhale, hug your waist in, creating stability. Continue to breathe like that, making yourself as tall and as wide as you can with your breath. And then let go. Place your foot back down on the chair. Take the strap off of your foot. And then place your foot down on the ground. Shift the weight from side to side. Notice how it feels. And then turn toward the other side of the mat. So now that your left side is facing the seat of the chair, bring your feet wide apart. Turn your left foot out and your right foot slightly in. With the next inhalation, sweep your left arm up, look up. And as you exhale, take your left hand down to the chair and sweep your right arm over your head and look up. Continue to move like that. So on the inhale, stand up, sweeping your left arm up, look up. And as you exhale, place your left hand on the chair as you sweep your right arm up over your head and look at it. Continue to windmill your arms back and forth like that with your breath. Keep the movement steady and consistent. once you finish with your current repetition, stand up, move a little bit closer toward the chair, lift your left knee forward and then guide it out to the side, and place your left foot on the seat of the chair with the knee pointing outwards. Make sure that you're very stable in this position. On the inhale, sweep your left arm up again, and as you exhale, place your left hand on your left knee and sweep your right arm up. Look at it. Continue to move like that, sweeping your left arm up and looking up as you inhale. And on the exhale, sweeping your right arm up and looking up. Continue to breathe. Continue to move like that. And then, when you finish with your current repetition, go ahead and stand up. Grab the strap. Loop the strap around your left foot. Make sure that the weight of the body feels supported by your right leg. Guide your right arm out to the side with palm facing up. And whenever you feel ready, lift your left foot off of the chair and try to extend it out to the side, guiding it in place with your left arm. Make sure that you don't tense the shoulders. Extend your leg best you can. You can touch the foot to the back of the chair if you need to. Wherever you are, every time you inhale, try to lengthen up through the top of the head and widen all along your chest, the arms, and through your legs and hips. As you exhale, hug your waist in for support. And on the inhale, lengthen and widen again with your breath. Continue to breathe like that. Keep your eyes steady. Find your balance here. And with the next exhalation, slowly lower your foot down toward the chair. Take the strap off. Take your foot off the chair and move the chair away. We won't need the strap anymore either. So whenever you feel ready, transition down onto your knees. With the next inhalation, sweep your arms out and up, reach up high. And as you exhale, slowly fall down, placing your chest over your thighs and bringing your tailbone down toward the heels, hands to your lower back. Continue to move like that. So on the inhale, lift up on your knees, sweeping your arms, reaching up high. And as you exhale, progressively contracting your abdomen, folding down, hands on your lower back. Continue to move like that. Keep the sweep of your arms nice and big, very loose. And next time when you fall down into the child's pose, stay there for a moment, take a breath or two. And then whenever you feel ready, come on up onto your hands and knees and transition down onto your stomach. Position your feet so that they're hip distance apart. Place your forearms on the ground and rest your forehead on the floor. With the next inhalation, lift your upper body up and both legs, bringing your legs wide apart. Stay up. With the exhalation, slowly bring your legs together. With the inhalation, bring your legs apart, widen your collarbones. And with the exhalation, bring everything down, feet together, forehead to the ground. Continue to move like that. So on the inhale, lift your upper body and your legs up, bringing your legs wide apart. As you exhale, slowly bring your legs together. Give it a little squeeze if you can. On the inhale, move your legs apart, widen your collarbones. And as you exhale, bring everything down, feet together. Continue to move like that on your own, very steadily with your breath, keeping your pelvis leveled and anchored. With the next exhalation, come on down. Roll onto your back. Place your hands on your knees and circle your knees away from each other several times. Nice wide circles. And then if it's possible to you, try to reach for your feet with your hands. So hold on to your right foot with your right hand and your left foot with your left hand. Or you can use 2 fingers of each hand to wrap them around your big toes. Keep your knees deeply bent and move them out to the sides. Try to align your ankles over your knees. And continue to breathe deeply here. If you notice that your shoulders or your neck are tensing here, then don't hold on to your feet and hold on to your shins or your knees instead. Keep your knees wide apart. Continue to breathe deeply. And then slowly release. Place your feet down on the ground. Keep them about hip distance apart. Knees bent. Bring your arms out to the sides. With the next exhalation, lean both knees to your right as you turn your head to your left. And on the inhale, return back to the center. On the exhale, lean both knees to your left as you turn your head to your right. And on the inhale, return back to the center. Continue to move like that, alternating sides. Nice and steady with your breath. After you do an even number on both sides, hug your knees to the chest for a moment. And then place your feet down on the ground. Keep your knees bent. Try to keep your heels pretty close to your sit bones. Make sure that your feet are about hip distance apart, arms along the body. With the next inhalation, roll your hips up and raise your right arm up over your head. And with the exhalation, roll your hips down, lower your arm, and turn your head away from the moving arm. And we'll do it on the other side. Roll your hips up as you raise your left arm up, the head returns to the center. And as you exhale, roll down, bring your arm down, and turn your head away from the moving arm. Continue to move like that with your breath, nice and steady. And after you do an even number on both sides, come on down. You can hug your knees to the chest one more time if you like. And then little by little make your way into a comfortable resting position of your choice. You can keep your legs straight on the floor, or you can bend your knees and rest them against each other, whatever works best for you. You can elevate your feet on the chair as well if you like. Bring your arms out to the sides. Make sure that you feel completely comfortable and supported in this position. Breathe steadily. Take your time to inhale. And then exhale very, very slowly. With that, softening your body down toward the ground. And continue to breathe like that. On the inhale, create a sense of space inside. And as you exhale very slowly, progressively relax your body into the support of the ground. Continue to breathe like that. As you continue to relax your body with every exhalation, notice how it feels. Notice if the body feels vibrant and alive after all that movement. And give it a chance to let go and to settle. First, pay close attention to your sensations in your muscles and joints, in the fluids moving through the body. And as you continue to relax deeper into the pose, shift your attention and focus on that sense of stability and support that the ground provides. Relax into that support. Trust it. Settle into it. Continue to breathe like that and relax like that for as long as you like. And thank you for joining me today. Namaste.